Did you possibly, by any chance, grow up watching a show called Avatar?
The boulder feels conflicted about fighting little blind girl.
Because I did, and this game gets me very excited. Hi, my name is Sons, and this game that'll allow you to live your childhood dreams is called Rumble.
Assume this pose. The game just makes me T-pose, bro.
Maybe you've already seen this game. There's a chance you've seen it scrolling through Steam or YouTube. Hey, wait a minute, what is this? Oh, it's a shameless plug. Okay, cool. I truly mean it when I say that I had full intention to just play Bone Lab this week. I swear the game just looked really cool, and there's absolutely no specific reason why I wanted to play it. This game has entirely stolen the spotlight for me. Like, it's currently the main VR game I am playing.
So this is like my home base, which is honestly kind of rad.
So the moment you get in this game, it's all in front of you. There's not a menu to click on. You interact with things all at this home base. It's actually really cool.
More VR games could really honestly use this kind of layout where there's not just a menu that I'm clicking options and settings, and this game is just really immersive. There, I'm done. Now I'm done being done.
I genuinely think that one of the many reasons this game is as incredibly fun as it is you genuinely feel progression, right? So there isn't like a system where, oh, you leveled up, so here's more health points. That doesn't exist. You only progress in the game by actually progressing in real life. Therefore, no matter what, you feel progression.
A kind of intuitive thing for VR is like that phone actually rings when I get a notification, and I can slide up my notification tab, which this is where my overflowing amount of friend requests are. This area allows you to actually go and train and like go to it's called a park, but you go and train online, and you can do things like mini games and tournaments, all of the above, but you can go up to 6 people together to train without it being the online ranking system.
Not to sound like a broken record, but to be dead honest with you, this game is so fun. It's taken over my brain. Other than the park, you have a lot of room to train. Before you go into online, it's probably a smart idea.
The only actual spot, and what are you doing, Hans? The only actual spot in the game where you can learn, would you stop? There's no combo list, there's no menu, there's none of that stuff. Hello, Shadow. The only place is this combat study. At your home base, you go in here and you just practice moves. And you can honestly do a little bit of whatever.
The only real way you can get better in the game, other than unlocking more moves as you play, is to practice and spend a lot of time getting actually better at making your moves go from like happening on a 50% success rate to a 60 to a 70 until you can do it every time, and it feels good every step of the way. When you try a move for the first time and it doesn't work, and then the second time and it doesn't, and the third, when you finally land it, it feels undescribably good. My dopamine is rushing every moment that something works, and then I feel myself actually get better and understand what made that work. This game also grants like a considerably large urge to constantly get better.
So the game's progression system has to do with belts, kind of like martial arts. There's a white belt, a yellow belt, a green belt, blue belt, a red belt, and a black belt.
And like, not many games nowadays do that. Most games you just press a button and you do your combo, or maybe the best you can get good at skill-wise competitively is maybe more game sense or pressing buttons better. And a lot of games spoon feed you the directions, how to do better. Whereas in this game, you truly, genuinely just have to act on it.
Rise, my champion. Good job. We kind of merged there. Fist bumps. Yes.
You win.
So again, this is a PvP game, right? So its content lies within its competition. It's like, for example, Valorant isn't a game where you go and play the campaign and once you finish that, there's nothing to do. The game always feels like there's something to do, mostly because the way you progress isn't a level up, it's you getting better. Therefore, I've already reached, currently my current state of the game, I've already reached the black belt and every ability I could unlock. And I'm continuously getting better and feel like a strive to keep playing and get even better.
Guys! Oh! Take a screenshot. We've made it.
And right when I felt like, man, I'm doing great. I am the best earthbender alive. I got whooped. I got absolutely smashed in another match. You feel the urge to be the best earthbender alive, and there's nothing more I expect from this game. And if everything's coming across like I'm absolutely in love with this game, is because I actually am. I think this game, it's quickly moving up. Like, I genuinely think that I love the Rumble. Basically, the game makes you really want to get good. At least it does for me. I genuinely want to spend my time playing this game and practicing. I spend so much time practicing before I load into an online match because I want to know my moves. If I see someone cast something successfully, it's a testament to how well they know how to do it, how much time they've spent practicing it. And it's something that I love in this game. I haven't gotten that from something else in honestly a long time. So in the current stage of the game, since it's still early access and the developers are still making things for it, I don't even think they expected it to do as well with the community as it is. They have not added anything like voice in the game. Like, there's no proximity chat or anything of that nature. Right now, there's just miming. And I use the word miming as the word to describe, you just kind of wave your hands around to get each other's attention. But equally so, the game has slowly built a culture for itself. Like, a genuine thing that people do at the start of rounds and or as soon as they fall off their pedestal is the people will start bowing to each other as a, like, GG. Another thing is almost every single round starts with a fist bump.
Hello! Ooh, yes!
Like, you can tell that the people are homies in the game, in the community, when everybody is a good sport. Honestly, even if they don't add, like, a alternative to the miming, it's charming. It's honestly charming as hell.
Do the little dancey dance.
It's so fun to goof off with other players, waving your hands around like lunatics, especially since it's a PvP game. Incredibly cool.
I think this game brings out like my inner child and or my inner caveman, because rock, 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 rock. Look at all the beautiful, beautiful rocks. Oh my god. Smack, smack, smack.
Also, the earthbending's gestures are very strict.
So an example of this pillar here, if I want to push it forward, I have to do that gesture very specifically. An example, this does not work. This does work. Additionally onto that, I should add that this does not work. This does not work. Any change in my motion specifically will not work if they are not kind of like mastered that ability. And there's some lenience with certain moves, more so the ones that are moving the stones rather than creating them are a little bit more lenient. But creating a stone is very specific.
Which I think is why it's so satisfying to practice this game and to spend time in it, because you are getting better and you have to train to do well.
Okay, so my joystick movement can either be regular or goofy. Go, 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 go!
I guess you could say this game rocks. Also, not even to mention one random thing probably nobody cares about, but it's like massive for me. VR is a toilsome thing on my computer. It takes sometimes a minute to launch things. Rumble launches instantly. Like, I press play and it's already open and connected to my VR headset. It's a tiny little thing that gives the game more points in my book.
So what happens when you start this game is you will start right here, and you will probably end up wanting to explore the map and explore the game, and you should spend a lot of time here before going into online combat, or you will probably get smushed by rocks, and you will not be able to fight back with rocks. The game will give you a big ol' like rock telling you what you have to do as your tutorial before you can load into matchmaking. Basically, it'll have you cast one of each of the abilities that you know at the time, and then you go down here and fight the robot. And even though he has a level 1, 2, and 3 difficulty, you only have to beat him at level 1 before you can do online matchmaking. And don't just practice in the combat study. You can practice out here, practice in online lobbies. I also recommend practicing with this thing for the sole fact that it's really easy to practice with stationary objects like a pillar that does not move. It's easy to punch it, right? But a moving ball might not be as easy to do something to.
I'm excited to watch this game grow, see where it goes, because this is a cool, intuitive feature to set your region. You can see the active ping, the active fighter count. It's just neat. Honestly, if you have a VR, this game's worth a try. At least continue to watch it. See where it goes in the future. They're making updates, and the game just came out recently, and it's already super cool. But sons, I don't have a VR headset. I didn't ask. Okay, maybe I did. Anyways, I plan to play a lot more of this, and if that's something you'd like to see, let me know. Tell me somehow. Tell me in the Discord, in the comments, in my stream. Somehow just reach out to me. Don't, do the thing, and I'll play it, because I enjoy it. I would like to record more of it. Why did I decide to make my first video have this many edits? Oh my lord.